I have a final statement to make to our cocoa farmers. On the advice of the Producer Price Review Committee, I announce an increase of the producer price of cocoa from 48,000 cedis to 49,600 per ton. Or from 3,000 cedis per bag to 3,100 cedis per bag. This is a result of my instructions to the minister to ensure that as the market changes, there are periodic reviews to restore farmer incomes. Furthermore, Cocoa Board and its scholarships, as we know it, was a source of relief for many parents in paying their awards fees. With the implementation of the free SHS policy, the objective has become moot. Today, I've directed Cocoa Board to provide scholarships to every cocoa farmer's child at the tertiary level. This means that all wards of cocoa farmers qualify for free tertiary education through the Cocoa Scholarship.
2024, the overall national best farmer comes from Cedis, Central in Ashanti region. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the 2024 overall national best farmer, Nana Owusu Acha. Nana Owusu Acha is a 70-year-old farmer from Central of the Ashanti region, with a tertiary education to his credit. We are welcoming the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo. A round of applause! The national anthem. We are standing for the national anthem, please.
About 7,000 hectares have been added. Farmer-led private commercial schemes have also increased from 189,000 hectares to 207,000 hectares between 2016 and 2023. There are several ongoing interventions that will bring an additional 6,250 hectares under irrigation upon completion. They are the Afram Plains Economic Enclave Irrigation Project at 6 sites: Chiamanfrom, Kumewu, Atonsu, Kunedu, Ataniata, Ehinase, Pitiku, for commercial and smallholder farming. When you hear Afram Plains Economic Enclave and you hear Kumewu, you will ask yourself, is Kumewu in Afram Plains? It is part of the enclave, which is from Kumewu, Setre, Kwewu Afram Plains, all the way into the Kwewu areas. So it's just a name. The rehabilitation of the Via right bank, that will give us 300 hectares. The rehabilitation and modernization of the Kong irrigation scheme under the FSRP phase will also give us 2,900 hectares. The construction of the Tamni irrigation project will add 800 hectares. And then also the construction of land development of 19 small elk dams in the northern regions, that will give us 570 hectares. The construction and installation of 150 boreholes for solar pump irrigation schemes, that will add 450 hectares. Other projects yet to commence, which is a rehabilitation of the Via left bank under the FSRP, will provide the nation with 450 hectares. The rehabilitation and the modernization of the Tanoso irrigation scheme under FSRP will add 120 hectares. The rehabilitation and modernization of Weta irrigation scheme under FSRP will add 880 hectares. And then the construction of 15 irrigation projects under the Afram Plains Economic Enclave Irrigation Project Phase 2 will add 15,500 hectares. MOFA, in collaboration with MESTI, through the National Determined Contribution Action Project, has undertaken studies to explore investment options for solar-powered irrigation systems for smallholder farmers. This will reduce the cost of irrigation to farmers. Strengthening agricultural extension services. We understand that knowledge and skills of our farmers are crucial in adapting to climate change. Therefore, we are strengthening our agricultural extension services to equip farmers with the latest information on climate resilient practices. 4, building partnership for resilient agricultural development. No single entity can tackle the challenges posed by climate change. Therefore, we are deepening our collaboration with various stakeholders, including the private sector, research institutions, development partners, and civil society. Through these partnerships, we are mobilizing resources, technologies, and expertise needed to build a more resilient agricultural sector. One key area of collaboration is in sustainable value chain development, which will ensure that our farmers not only produce more, but also get access to markets and fair prices for their produce. To our cherished farmers, I assure you of the ministry's continuous commitment to support you with the necessary tools, knowledge, and resources to enable you thrive in these challenging times. We will continue to listen to you, address your challenges, and work with you towards building a brighter future for agriculture in Ghana. On this note, I wish to thank all our partners for their enormous contribution to the agricultural sector and for their support towards the Farmers' Day. We look forward to a stronger partnership. Once again, I congratulate all our hardworking farmers and fisherfolk being recognized today. Your contributions are invaluable to our country, and we are proud of your achievements.
Akufo Addo.
Today, we're gathered to celebrate the backbone of our beloved nation, farmers, our fishers, our food producers. This day belongs to you, our heroes who rise before dawn, work tirelessly under the hot sun, and brave the elements to ensure that Ghana remains fed and nourished. You are the unsung champions of our land, and it is an honor to stand before you to pay tribute to your resilience, your courage, and your contribution to our country's growth and well-being. To each of you, to each one of you, I say, well done, a heartfelt Aiko. This will be the last Farmers' Day celebration of my presidency. We're also advancing new solutions through solar-powered irrigation systems. We're currently constructing 232 solar-powered boreholes that will irrigate 3,144 hectares of farmland. By harnessing solar energy, these boreholes provide a sustainable, eco-friendly source of water for farmers, allowing them to grow vegetables and other crops year-round. This not only bolsters food security, but also provides farmers with the opportunity to diversify their crops, reduce seasonal income fluctuations, and contribute to local and regional stability of food supply. Soil health is another pillar of climate resilience that cannot be overlooked. Healthy, nutrition-rich soil is the foundation of productive agriculture, which plays a crucial role in helping crops withstand climate stress. My government has introduced soil management programs that emphasize organic practices, soil testing, and sustainable fertilization methods. By promoting practices like crop rotation, cover cropping, and organic amendments, we're helping farmers to rejuvenate their soils and reduce dependency on chemical fertilizers. This, in turn, enhances soil resilience, allowing crops to survive in harsher conditions, retain water more effectively, and yield better results. Additionally, introducing climate-resilient crop varieties is essential for Ghana's adaptation strategy. Through our research partnerships and collaboration with agricultural institutions, we're investing in the development and distribution of drought-resistant and heat-tolerant crop varieties. These varieties are specifically bred to thrive under the challenging conditions posed by climate change. For example, we're promoting high-yield maize, cassava, and sorghum strains, knowledge and skills. Therefore, we've launched several training programs aimed at empowering farmers with climate-smart agricultural techniques. Through these programs, farmers are learning how to adapt their planting schedules, manage water resources, and implement conservation practices that mitigate the impact of climate change. By building a network of well-informed climate-resilient farmers, we're creating a community that is better prepared to tackle climate-related challenges together. Furthermore, supporting agroforestry and reforestation efforts is part of our broader climate resilience strategy. Agroforestry, which integrates trees into farming landscapes, offers numerous benefits. It helps to reduce soil erosion, improve soil fertility, enhances biodiversity, and provides shade for crops. Through the Planting for Exports and Rural Development model under the first phase of the program of the Planting for Food and Jobs, we have supported the planting of tree crops such as cashew, rubber, and oil palm. These crops not only contribute to Ghana's economy, but also help farmers diversify their incomes. In addition, trees act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and mitigating climate change. Lastly, strengthening post-harvest management and storage is a critical aspect of building climate resilience. With changing weather patterns, the risk of crop spoilage due to sudden rains or excessive heat has increased. In response, we've invested in building aggregation centers and pack houses across the country to provide farmers with modern, climate-constructed facilities for storing their produce. Additionally, we're working on establishing a 6,000 metric ton silo facility in Sheshe in the Kwaru Eastern District, aimed at storing staple crops such as maize and rice as part of our strategic grain reserve program. Such facilities will ensure that farmers can store their produce for longer periods without risk of spoilage, reducing post-harvest losses and stabilizing prices during off-seasons. In summary, building climate-resilient agriculture is not a one-time effort, but a continuous, holistic approach to safeguarding our future. We're committed to creating an agricultural system that can withstand the trials of climate change. At the end of my time in office, I want to take a moment to express my deep gratitude to you, the people of Ghana, for giving me the opportunity to serve as your president for 2 consecutive terms. This journey has been both challenging and rewarding, and I'm immensely proud of all we have accomplished together in agriculture, in governance, and in the lives we have touched. I have a final statement to make to our cocoa farmers. On the advice of the Producer Price Review Committee, I announced an increase of the producer price of cocoa from 48,000 cedis to 49,600 per ton. Or from 3,000 cedis per bag to 3,100 cedis per bag. This is a result of my instructions to the minister to ensure that as the market changes, there are periodic reviews to restore farmer incomes. Furthermore, Cocoa Board and its scholarships, as we know it, was a source of relief for many parents in paying their wards fees. With the implementation of the free SHS policy, the objective has become moot. Today, I've directed Cocoa Board to provide scholarships to every cocoa farmer's child at the tertiary level. This means that all wards of cocoa farmers qualify for free tertiary education through the Cocoa Scholarship. Unlike previously, cocoa farmers are now registered on the cocoa management system and their trades are tracked, so it is easy to track it, to tailor it for cocoa farmers. With my tenure drawing to a close, I look forward to returning to my home in Cedis, where I will tend to my ranch, largely comprising of cattle, sheep, and goats, gifted to me by traditional rulers across the country, and enjoy time with my family and friends. To all of you, I extend a warm invitation to visit me in Cedis so we may reminisce and reflect on the memories and achievements we have shared. Let us keep building and supporting each other as one Ghana united in purpose. I wish you a happy and memorable Farmers' Day celebration. And congratulations to all award winners, especially the National Best Farmer and the National Best Fisher Person. May God bless our farmers and fisher folk and us all, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
That requires a standing ovation for the president. That requires a resounding standing ovation for the President of the Republic, His Excellency Akufo Addo. His last celebration occurred right here at the Lisa Hotel, the 40th National Farmers' Day Awards and dinner. Thank you, Mr. President. You have inspired millions of people in Ghana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A round of applause for our dancers. Yes, Shenat Pika comes from the West Gonja district in the Savannah region. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the national best Shenat Pika, Winifred Batabana. This is the 40th National Farmers' Day celebration. We are honoring Madam Winifred Batabana from the West Gonja district in the Savannah region, the national best Shenat Picker. To do the honors for us is the CEO of Cocoa Board, Honorable Justin Boy Edu, a staunch Catholic. Madam Winifred, Ghana is proud for your hard work. Ghana is so proud for all the good things that you have done to develop the agri sector. Congratulations. A big round of applause for the national best Shenat Picker, Winifred Batabana from the West Gonja district, Savannah region. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That's a whole lot. We are so proud of you, Winfred Bana from the West Gunja District, Savannah region. CEO, you still have to remain here as we invite the National Best Coffee Farmer, National Best Coffee Farmer from Co West Municipal Assembly in the Eastern Region. Let's welcome Victor Benefo.
Mr. Victor Benefo is a 68-year-old coffee farmer who has been farming for the past 30 years.
Mr. Victor Benefo, the National Best Coffee Farmer. He has 10 casual laborers who are paid on daily basis. From crops, he has 2 acres of maize, 14 acres of cocoa farm, and 10 acres of oil palm plantation that contributes to his economic growth. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the National Best Coffee Farmer. There's a lot of coffee in Brazil, but the best coffee comes from Ghana. So now, all right. The National Best Coffee Farmer, Mr. Victor Benefo. Thank you so much. Ghana is proud of you, and thank you so much. We move on to the National Best, Most Enterprising Female Cocoa Farmer from Amavi West Municipal in the Western Region. We welcome Ya Ajele.
Madam Ya Ajele, a 67-year-old cocoa farmer who hails from Wasa, Congo in the Western South region.
Ya Ajele, Amavi West Municipal Assembly, Eastern Region, Western Region. We thank you so much, Ya Ajele. He has over 40 acres of plantain and cocoyam, and 20 acres of cassava. Yeah, thank you so much. Ghana is proud of you. Ya Ajele is the National Best Most Enterprising Female Cocoa Farmer. We now move on to the National Best Most Promising Young Cocoa Farmer. The guy is a millionaire. Let's welcome Solomon Tola.
The farmer harvests cocoa all year round. Within a space of 7 years, his vertical productivity had increased from an average of 1,600 kilograms per hectare to 4,060.64 kilograms per hectare. Also, he plays an advocacy role when it comes to climate change and climate-smart cocoa, illegal mining prevention within cocoa growing communities, child labor, and other waste forms, as well as women empowerment. The farmer has engaged 10 permanent laborers who are paid monthly and sometimes engage not less than 20 casual farmers wherever the workload on his farm is at its peak.
A beautiful resume of Solomon Tola, the National Best most promising young cocoa farmer. Kwame Alex, the national best cocoa farmer. Kwame Alex.
Mr. Kwame Alex is a 40-year-old Ghanaian farmer dedicated to the cocoa industry. Mr. Alex has been dedicated to cocoa farming for over 25 years, beginning his career as a sharecropper under the Abunu system on a modest 15 hectares.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Kwame Alex, national best cocoa farmer. Thank you, Kwame. We thank you so much. You are now a millionaire. Yes. By the kind courtesy of His Excellency. Kwame, thank you. And you are with the boss. Kwame, is that your wife? Oh, yeah. Sika ofie, sika ofie, sika ofie, sika ofie. Thank you so much and thank you. The national best, most outstanding fisheries enforcement officer. And he comes from the Cape Coast in the central region. He received a double cabin Kia truck sponsored by the government of Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Neteshia Kwame Damwa.
Neteshia Kwame Damwa is a 45-year-old fisheries officer.
Now Kwame receives a double cabin Kia truck donated by the government of Ghana under the leadership of His Excellency, the President of the Republic. Kwame is now the national best, most outstanding fisheries enforcement officer. We now move on to the national best. Kwame, that's your wife, yeah? Problem here if you all. We now move on to the national best, most outstanding personality for sustainable development and artisanal fisheries. And he is from Elimina in the central region. He received a double cabin Kia truck sponsored by the government of Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Nana Jojo Solomon. Nana Jojo Solomon is the national best, most outstanding personality for sustainable development and artisanal fisheries. Congratulations, Ghana is so proud of you. We move on to the national best marine fisher. National best marine fisher from Commander in the central region. Let's welcome Christopher Akon.
Mr. Christopher Akon is 62-year-old.
Behind every successful man is a woman. So indeed, Madame has also joined him. Mrs. Akon, thank you so much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the national best marine fisher, Mr. Christopher Akon and Mrs. Akon. We thank you. We move on to the national best fish processor. National best fish processor from East Gonja in the Savannah region. We welcome Victoria Acha. Victoria Acha.
Madam Victoria.
Behind every successful woman is also a very encouraging man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Victoria Acha is the national best fish processor from East Gonja in the Savannah region. We move on to the national best fish farmer. National best fish farmer from Afajato South. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the national best fish farmer from Afajato South in the water region. Thank you, Ebenezer Jikonu Nyagbule. Thank you so much. All the way to Wa West in the Upper West region, and we invite. But before we do that, let me tell you something. He received a double cabin pickup sponsored by the government of Ghana under the leadership of His Excellency the President of the Republic. Shall we welcome Webukanga Mensa?
Employed 90 people. He supports each of them after 2 years with a boat, net, and a cash to start their own businesses. He is renowned for always being the highest contributor towards the construction of schools, roads, and other community development projects in his area.
We now come to the category of Best Farmer. Thank you, Honorable Regional Minister. And we are here to honor the National Best Female Farmer. The National Best Female Farmer. Do we have representatives from USAID? Representatives from the USAID. Okay. Because the National Best Female Farmer receives a cash prize of 200,000 Ghana cedis sponsored by the government of Ghana. Receive capacity building training and study tour in Ghana together with other 29 regional and district female award winners sponsored by USAID, Feed the Future Ghana Policy Link Activity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're going all the way to the Kwapim in the Eastern region, the home of the president, and we call on Ernestina Osei Tutu.
Madame Ernestina Osei Tutu. Ernestina is a single parent with 4 children.
Madam Ernestina Osei Tutu receives a cash prize, which is here, 200,000 Ghana cedis, and of course, a capacity building training and a study tour in Ghana together with other 29 regional and district female award winners sponsored by USAID, Feed the Future Ghana Policy Link Activity. Congratulations, Madam. Wish you all the best. And thank you very much, the Eastern Regional Minister, Cedis Kwame Achampo. Thank you so much. I'd like to invite the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Honorable Tatus Glover, to do us the honors as we award the National Best Physically Challenged Farmer for 2024. National Best Physically Challenged Farmer for 2024. Now he received a cash prize of 200,000 Ghana cedis sponsored by the government of Ghana. All the way from Sydney West in the Bono East region, let's welcome Stephen Addo.
Mr. Stephen Addo is a 48-year-old man, disabled, who had primary education. He is married with 6 children.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stephen Addo, the National Best Physically Challenged Farmer from Sydney West Bono East region. Congratulations, Ghana is proud. Ghana is so proud for the hard work. Thank you so much. The National Best Livestock Farmer is Noah Obin.
Apostle Noah Obin is a 58-year-old full-time farmer from the Atebubu, Amanten district in the Bono East. He holds a tertiary degree and has worked as a livestock farmer for the past 20 years and is married with 6 children.
Apostle receives a cash prize of 200,000 Ghana cedis sponsored by the government of Ghana. Apostle Noah, hallelujah! Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time to invite the first gentleman of the Republic, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. If you recall, not too long ago, I told you, 81% of Ghanaians support the continuation of planting for food and jobs. 85% of Ghanaians support the continuation of free senior high school. And this time around, I'd like to invite the Sector Minister of the Food and Agriculture Ministry, Honorable Dr. Brian Achampon, to bring along His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo. And indeed, they will be joined by the MD for Stanbic Bank. MD Stanbic Bank, you join His Excellency and the Sector Minister for us to honor the second runner-up National Best Farmer who received a tractor with implements sponsored by Stanbic Bank. Okay? And of course, we have the board chair of Cocoa Board, Stanbic Bank. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, second runner-up, National Best Farmer from Ayesuano in the Eastern Region. Let's welcome Ransford Kweku Atopa Atiamo.
Mr. Ransford Kweku, a 50-year-old man who was educated to the tertiary level. He is married with 2 wives and 4 children. He has been farming for the past 11 years. His farm business is known as Ransford Farms. His enterprises are located at Kofisam, Afram Plains, and Ayinsu. He also employs 120 full-time workers, and during the peak of his farming activities, he employed about 60 casual workers. He's assisted by 5 members of his family in the farming activities.
Second runner-up, National Best Farmer from Ayesuano in the Eastern Region, the region of His Excellency the President, Mr. Ransford Kweku Atiamo. Mr. Ransford Kweku Otopa Atiamo. It's not Otopa. Please. Or it is. Yes, give it to Otopa. Yes. Thank you, and currently, Mr. Ransford Kweku Atiamo from Ayesuano in the Eastern Region. He received a tractor with implements sponsored by Stanbic. We thank you, the MD, for Stanbic. Runner-up, National Best Farmer. He received a tractor, trailer, disc plow, and a boom sprayer, sponsored by SM Bank. We'd like to invite the CEO of SM Bank, who will be represented by the head of corporate affairs, to join us here. Mr. Emmanuel Asrifi-Konia, we are waiting for you here. A round of applause for the President and the Sector Minister, of course, Honorable Joseph Adu, and the board chair of Cocoa Board, to honor our first runner-up Best Farmer. Coming all the way from Yendi Municipality in the Northern Region, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up National Best Farmer, Nassam Fuseni.
Mr. Nassam Hussein, year-old man, who was educated to the secondary level. He is married with 18 children. Nassam Hussein has been farming for the past years, and his farm business is known as Songulugubo Farms. His enterprises are located at Sangna and Kulumbogu, and he is employed about 61 full-time workers. And during the peak of his farm activities, he employed about 120 casual workers.
I bet you the man has more than 61 workers, because 61 plus 18 means a lot. The first runner-up national best farmer from Yendi municipality in the Northern region, Nassam Husseini is our new 2024 first runner-up national best farmer. And he received a tractor, trailer, disc plow, and a boom sprayer sponsored by SM Bank.
Can we do this downstairs?
Yeah, right. First, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, and of course, Chairman, to also join the President as we are. Indeed, I invite the Greater Accra Regional Minister and who will tally the MD for ADB, and indeed is at the newly Business Awards nights. On behalf of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, on behalf of the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, on behalf of Cocoa Board, and on behalf of the government of Ghana, tonight, 2024, the overall national best farmer comes from Cedis, Central in Ashanti region. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the 2024 overall national best farmer, Nana Owusu Acha.
His farms, North American farms, employs a total of 160 workers, comprising 18 full-time employees and 150 casual employees, and 6 other assistants in the capacity of family relations. Nana Icha Farms is highly diversified, with his crops enterprises covering over a broad area of root and tubers, that is cassava, cocoyam, yam, cereals, maize, vegetable, bell, pepper, plantain, cocoa, cashew, and coconut, timber species, teak, and other tree crops, layers and broilers, geese and guinea fowls. Additionally, Nana has a fish pond stocked with tilapia and catfish.
Nana Owusu Acha receives the cash prize of 1 million Ghana cedis from ADB. We have the new 2024 National Best Farmer Nana Owusu Acha from Cedis, Central in the Ashanti region. Congratulations, Nana. Akotia, the true 2023 National Best Farmer, to do the handing over ceremony. So now, here we are. Madam Charity Akotia, the 2023 National Best Farmer, to hand over the sword to Nana Osu Achao, the newly elected, celebrated 2024 National Best Farmer.
Ranching, as we have it in the US, is another form of farming. If you will survive as a country in the fast developing world, then we have to be able to produce what we eat at all levels of production. I wish to also call on the rich and wealthy individuals as well as corporate organizations to consider investing in agriculture industry in the country. A place where you are sure of getting returns on your investment if done right. It is also important to know that to mitigate impending threat to food security, advanced farming equipment and techniques will be needed to boost production, i.e. irrigation systems, better seeds and inputs, planting materials, and so on. I therefore call on the government to take the necessary steps to support farmers with the right equipment and to develop policies aimed at making Ghana a food production hub for the South region. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as a way of ending my speech, I would like to inspire us with a quote from Thomas Jefferson, which states that, quote, "The ultimate goal of farming is not growing of crops, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings." Thank you, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and take us beyond food importation. Thank you.
Nana Ayiko Nana Osu Achao from Central in the Ashanti region. Nana, and then Nana received a prize of 1 million Ghana Cedis from ADB Bank. Wow. You for gracing this occasion for us. Your Excellency, that will stand the test of time. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture. Thank you, the Minister for Fisheries and aquaculture developments. We congratulate our farmers and fishers across the country. This has been the 20th National Farmers Day celebration, and we wish you all the best back home. We wish you all the best. Have a good night. Thank you for being part of history.
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Semenam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyamia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Se wo ka se door to door for no de na watwa. Esanse obi ne wa wo se wo wo sa door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de kwa Ghana. Ana se Germany a wo de kwa Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks ebekwa kodu nipa ne punu anu se try. Na de mo mo demonstration wo se adwuma de we mu ne se wo mo bo no. E da fom se boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. Ewo air freight special service. And nneoma ne ye de be fa plane. Entintempa na akwa kodu. Obetima fa sa pra we also the nneoma free Ghana, akwa UK and Germany. FAGG them, which na also agina ye, na men drop bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pe, and a 40-footer, any 20-footer container. Ye for UK, ediko Ghana, and Germany, ediko Ghana. Oma manuoma yemre, importo, exporto, them there for you. Omo Ghana na money, 0249 170 423. UK has over fraya 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time in your fill up from the bebro.
Million letters say. The more baba abiexpress.com. abiexpress.com the media ya mo ejato phone ni abanyina ni apobo ano ni dia be abiexpress.com e dia na wo be free Ghana ana Africa empabo ana Saturday kente papa bi na wo pe na wo dia dada wo ho party ase ana bibia wo hwe bia bra abiexpress.com ya dia ya pobo ni amanu o ya de bre wo kwa abiexpress.com ya dia mu ahwenie dia na wo hwehwe wo Europe abrochire ana wo America Australia no ho ana wo ana that's Asia na wotie na bia wo bia ensuro kra everyone is on abiexpress.com na dia wo hwehwe no wo sabeka abiexpress.com we dia mo abiexpress.com we dia papa abiexpress.com ya de Ghana e 2 abrochire ho